How are you doing today, Luke?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing so some stuff has been happening. Man, I've had a crazy summer. But so I don't know if you heard or not. I don't know if it matters, but this week, 2 days ago, I think it was like on a Wednesday or yesterday, they announced that the med school in town.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, they're moving to Sioux Falls.
Really?
Yeah. So I work at the med school. I'm not a professor or nothing. I just do like administration.
Sure.
So for Wednesday, yeah, because today's Friday, today's the 15th. On Wednesday, they had a meeting in the morning, and I didn't go to the meeting. I didn't know they had a meeting, so whoops. But they roll in, had some people. They said, "Hey, did you hear about the news?" I'm like, and they said they're moving the med school to Sioux Falls. I'm like,
wow.
And then another person comes in, and they're all talking about it. I'm like, what? And I'm like, what the hell? That actually comes out. I'm like, what the hell's going on, man? And then I started talking to other people. Some people didn't know. Some people knew. I was like, this can't be a secret, though. They're like, no, they're going to announce it, too, like the next day. But that day on Wednesday at 4 o'clock, they had like a Zoom meeting.
Okay.
And I think it was the same thing. So I think in the morning it was just in person. And then 4 o'clock was the Zoom meeting. And same thing, yeah, they talked about it. They said that they're going to move the med school to Sioux Falls. And for the med students by 2027 of the summer, and all the research stuff to next summer, 2026.
Okay.
And then yesterday they made the big public announcement. Yeah, Sioux Falls. I think they had the governor, the mayor, and all that other stuff. Dude, I'm actually bummed out because a lot of stuff has been happening, but I just moved into a new house.
Okay. Where at?
Here in town. It's north of Walmart.
Oh, sure.
So I just moved in, and I'm like, God damn it, dude. Which I'm trying to figure out. So, because I don't want to move. I don't think we're gonna move. Because my wife works at USD also, but she works like in the accounting department.
Oh, accounting. Okay.
So the first thing that crossed my mind, I was like, dude, I don't want to drive an hour. That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
And then there's some people that I know that either they think they live in town or they live in Sioux City. So it's like an hour and a half. I'm like, oh, dude, that sucks.
That puts a damper on some people's plans, huh?
Yeah, dude, that blows. I'm not scared to say, dude, it fucking sucks, dude, for me. Oh, my bad. My bad if I cuss, but mostly because it's just a lot of stuff that's been going on. I mean, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense, let's say as a business perspective, because the dean of the med school, Tim Ridgway, I think that's his name. I apologize. I don't know him because he works at Sioux Falls.
Sure.
Everyone else I do know. But he says that, they're thinking about students. And I'm like, it makes sense because med students, I think the first year and a half, it's here in Vermillion. And then after that, they do their clinicals in, I think, Sioux Falls.
Is it? Okay.
Sioux Falls, Rapid City, Yankton. They'll switch into one of those.
Sure.
So it makes sense. Sioux Falls it's a bigger city, more resources, and something with the research at Sanford. So it makes sense. The thing I've been talking to people about these past few years, I was like, hey, what happens if the university moves? Like, what would happen? Apparently, a lot of people would tell me, like, no, it's not going to move. It's not going to move. And I swear, if you talk to some people that know me, I've been talking about, I'm like, what if it moves? They're like, no, it won't. And look what happens.
Yeah, and how this happened.
Yeah, this moved. And then I think they had plans, I think like 8 years ago, the law school, that it was going to move, but something happened. But some people are like, hey, this could be a domino effect. Like, okay, med school moved, which is actually kind of big because all the equipment, all that stuff. I don't know how they'll do it, but we'll figure that out. And then if they move, what stops, like, for example, law school? Because I know a lot of the students, too, that they'll do like their internships at Sioux Falls. So for the students, it's no big deal. They're going to go wherever. And also a lot of them are like, oh yeah, Sioux City or Sioux Falls, bigger area. And after that, what's next? The computer science department, then the business school, and this and that. The building that they have right now, it's not going to be empty. They're going to move like some of the, I think, physics, bio, and chemistry, they're going to move in.
Okay.
But what shocked me, everyone was shocked, dude. Everyone was like, what? And I was thinking, I was like, dude, what about the community? I don't know how hard it will hit. Maybe not, maybe yes, but if faculty, I don't think anyone wants to move. Actually, a lot of people don't want to move.
Yeah, they like the small town Vermillion.
Yeah, even I liked it, and I came from Dallas Fort Worth a while back, and
Sure.
I do not want to go to Sioux Falls. I don't like the city anymore. I like the little small town stuff. So big stuff. I posted it on Facebook. All that. It was just an article.
Sure.
And a lot of people are not happy.
Not in favor.
They're not happy. Well, the people here in town, they're not happy about it. Some of them. Someone said that a business owner said that, hey, they're going to stop. They were going to purchase a property, and I think I don't know if they're going to do housing. And they said, hey, we're going to pause because it's kind of risky right now. I'm like, damn it, dude.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. It's just, you know what's strange? Plans, they never go to plan. Never go to plan. But yeah, enough about my rant. Well, I got you on. So tell me about yourself, Luke. What do you do, man?
Yeah, so I run a landscaping lawn care business in Vermillion here. It's called Pristine Enterprises. We've been commercial for about 3 years. I've been mowing ever since I was about 8 years old, and I'm 22 years old now, so I've been mowing for quite a bit.
And you got your own thing.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I love it. You know, I went to college for 2 years in Orange City, Iowa, and I studied a music major. I was going to be a trumpet player. I play trumpet on the side.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like the book work and all that kind of stuff. I like being outside, you know, and yeah, just kind of quit college and started landscaping. And now we started small, and now we grew to, we have over 14 full-time employees now. So,
whoa.
Yeah.
And you're, how old are you?
I'm 22.
What?
Yep.
Holy crap. Dang.
Yeah.
Whoa. Now you kind of inspire me. I just turned 30, and holy crap, that is cool.
Yeah.
So funny thing. So when I was, we just moved in last week, and my grass is, so this moving thing sucks too, but it's another story. But the grass was the grass is like, it reached all the way to like my belly button, all that stuff. Luckily I had some, cause where I live, it's an acre lot.
Oh, sure.
So I'm like, damn it. Luckily I had some, a neighbor of mine, he had a tractor. So he said he could, cause I borrowed a push lawnmower from someone, and then he texted me, he was like, hey, are you gonna mow all that? I'm like, as much as I can. This was like a few weeks ago. He says, hey, I got something. I got like a tractor. I could mow it. I'm like, okay, thanks, man. And he has a real, like a tractor.
Okay. Pull behind mower.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was expecting like the little
tractor style or little one.
So that made it easier. And then I was thinking about, because that was a while back, 2 days ago, I was also mowing the yard again after he mowed it again. I was getting some of the corners, and when I was younger, like I would hate mowing the yard. I would hate it. Like I remember my dad saying, hey, go mow the yard. I'm like, sucks,
like, man. Oh man, come on, right?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because now I'm a dad or I'm becoming like my dad. But I was like, I was putting some, music or videos or whatever and mowing the yard, and I was relaxed. I was like,
it's peaceful, isn't it? Kind of mental relaxation sometimes. And
yeah, it's peaceful, especially doing some outdoor work, especially now this is with the house and all that. Yesterday I was doing some painting for the siding.
Okay.
And I swear, like before, I would have been complaining about it. And it's just so, like you said, peaceful. Just doing some stuff. Something I like doing is the gardening.
Okay.
Except zucchinis. I don't too many zucchinis. It just grows. But I put some like chiles or serranos and all that. And I love it. And I like being outside. It's peaceful.
It beats being in the office from 8 to 5, right?
Dude, no, you don't lie. So when I got here in 2020, yeah. So same thing. I was working at the med school, and I was working in the lab. I'm just like a lab technician. So
sure.
Nothing fancy. People ask me, hey, all these diseases, what is it? I have no idea. I get my stuff from Google. But the lab stuff's cool, because you're all, all this stuff is going down. And then my wife she got a job, like a secretary position before.
Okay.
And she had her own office. I'm like, wow, man, I wish I had that job, that sitting in the office on the computer, because I have to do I have to take care of mice. I got experiments. I got a little mice heart surgery. I got this, man. I don't even have an office. I'm like, man, you guys got it good. And then the job I have right now, which is, it's fine.
Sure.
It's nothing like, it pays the bills. I don't hate it. It's just not, it's very different than I'm used to, but it's in an office and it's like budgets and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, this stuff is, I don't know. I'm in the office and I'm like, man, I don't know. I'll have to like walk around or interact with people. I'm like, this is different. Before I would have been like, yeah, I want an office job. I want this. Well, maybe I still want it, but now I understand. I'm like, man, sometimes I wish I was like, I don't know, sometimes outside or doing something, or like even like these past few months doing some same thing, construction stuff at the house. I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but doing stuff with your hands, it's like what's that word? I don't know. If you feel accomplished,
yeah,
you
for sure.
Kind of feel me a little bit. Yeah. So that's, I don't know. But how did your stuff start? If you are enjoying this and want to be a guest or sponsor, email me at vermillionunplugged@gmail.com.
So my brother and I started, he was about 13 and I was 8. And we didn't have a driver's license. So we had one of those little tractor mowers. My dad welded a cart on the back of it. We threw 2 push mowers on it and we just drive around town and trying to advertise. We had like 3 customers back then. And then he went to college and it kind of grew. We had about 30 to 40 lawns through high school. And then, which really helped, I was actually part-time in high school. So I was homeschooled and I went to Vermillion High School for a couple classes, but that helped with the flexibility that I could actually mow after school or before school. And I could do my homework at nights or mornings and stuff like that. So that was really helpful that we could do that.
How much were you charging back then?
So back then, I think my brother quoted our first job and he was like, well, how much are you going to charge me? The owner says, and Joel says, $10, will that work? You know? And he laughs. He's like, no, I'll give you 20, you know? So
okay. How long would it take?
Back then with the push mower, it'd be about 40 minutes for one. So, I mean, you're pushing the whole thing and we're not that big, right? 8 and 13 years old, stuff like that. But
oh, that's good. I've heard about those, I don't know if I've seen it like on those YouTube shorts or TikToks where now people, they're trying to find out like a better way for more money. And some of the stuff is like, you know, stuff with lawns.
Yeah.
Pressure
washing is a huge one.
Yeah. And it's something with, I think cleaning, something with roofs or is it gutters? So stuff,
window cleaning, something like that.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Sure.
I remember when I was younger too, people wouldn't want to do stuff like that, but now it's all popular and well, there's always options and it's cool. Yeah. Especially, I'm still surprised you said 21?
22 years old. Yep.
Now you got your own business. You got any plans? What's the goal?
I want to open up another location. So right now, we're located behind Bunyan's in Vermillion, the Brown building. So 1317 West Main. That's where we're at right now. We just built that this year. And then, so I'm trying to get things dialed in on Vermillion. And then our plan is to either start in a second location and then I'll have one of our managers go there full time or stuff like that. But yeah, I kind of really excelled after college. I mean, we still kept them through college and we had about 30 was our cap, 30 to 40 lawns. Because in the summer times, I would come home from college, mow, and then I would have to go back. And that was the problem because in the fall time and springtime is our busiest season because we're doing spring cleanups. So we're doing all flower beds, pruning, blowing out leaves in the fall time, sucking it up. But it was hard because I went to Orange City, so I would have to commute 2 hours a day to go back, mow, go back to college. And I was like, yeah, it's got to be either one or the other. I can't do both really. So that was my kind of definition. Like, hey, I got to quit college. I like this more. This is what I'm good at, I think. And yeah, so I kind of quit there, jumped to there. And now we service over 145 lawns a week.
Whoa.
So
when you were thinking about quitting, did you was it like that easy or you kind of going back and forth? Or did you like, man, dude, do I regret it? Or
it was hard, you know, like my parents are like, no, just stay in 2 more years, you know, get that degree. And then if you want to do that, you can. But I'm like, I'm just not enjoying it, you know, and I want to do something I enjoy. I love it. But it took me probably about a year. I was contemplating like, hey, do I just go full send into it, you know, or gradually lean out of it? But yeah, I just full send it, quit it and started Pristine Enterprises. And here we are. So
and everything's been going fine with it, right? Like you don't look back like, man, I should have stayed or I should have done something else.
No, I really don't regret it at all. I mean, some days it's stressful and my wife is very patient with my long hour days, but yeah, we just actually had a newborn. Melody May was born July 26th.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So
first kid?
Yep, first kid.
Oh, snap.
So,
wow.
Yeah. And that's kind of been hard because I work usually from like 6 a.m. till 9 p.m. And it's hard for her to watch the kid that long, but I'm trying to break that up. It's hard to balance business side and family side, you know?
Oh, man. You tell me that I'm telling you, man, this year's been crazy. It's been super, super crazy. What else do you guys do besides lawns?
So we do landscaping. Landscaping is probably our specialties. So we do full like paver patios, water features, pergolas, rock beds, flowers, anything that involves landscaping, we pretty much do. We're actually doing a huge garden for Deck in Vermillion.
Yeah.
So it's called the Sensory Garden, and it's about an acre field that we're turning into this huge sensory garden for all their patients and stuff. So they can go out and enjoy the creation, and they can see the waterfalls. They'll have different textured patios, so they can take their shoes off and feel the different textures. There'll be plantings, bench swings. Yeah, it's going to be a really cool job once we're done.
Is that the biggest project, or have you guys had bigger stuff?
Yep, that is our biggest one we signed. Yep.
Cool. So how do people find you? Or do you advertise? Do they just contact you word of mouth? How does that stuff roll?
I have a Google business profile. That's the only thing I've really advertised. I'm like doing fundraisers. So like the VCDC has a page where you donate some money and they throw you on their website or stuff like that. Yeah. So I do a little bit of advertising, but it's mostly all word of mouth. Like this person's like, hey, my friend's looking for a lawn care. Would you accept them? You know, and this and this. And then it kind of just blew up and everybody got connected. And then, yeah, that's basically all word of mouth.
Whoa. So okay. Now I'm kind of curious because we need some, I don't know if this would be the right way to quote this stuff, but how much when you charge someone, how does it work? Is it per hour, per project? Or is it also, I guess, does it just depend on what you guys do?
Yeah. So lawns is our minimum is $40 a lawn cut. So that's weed whacking, mowing, all that kind of stuff. And then if you want landscaping, it's all based per square footage and linear feet. So every customer gets the same price. So we have all set pricing in our catalog, and it shows like, hey, if you have 40 square feet, it's going to be this. If you have 30 square feet, it's going to be this. It's all the same price per square footage. And I tried doing the hourly rate. You know, I'm like, okay, it's $50 per guy per person or $100, but then you're there for 10 minutes and like, what do you do? Right. And right now with our equipment, we can get a lawn done in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So like, how would I do hourly rates if we're there for 5 minutes? And then it feels like I would be losing money. So we always have a minimum, like, hey, if we're all our trucks, skid loaders, guys are coming over, it's a minimum of this for sure, you know?
Okay. Do you guys also do the snow blowing?
Yep. We do snow removal as well. We do a lot of commercial properties in town, and then we have over 115 residential.
Oh, okay. So when was it? Was it not last year? Was it last year or 2 years ago when we got those big storms?
Yeah, I think that was 3 years ago, and that's when we were just getting started. So we only had like 20 driveways. So it actually worked out well because we weren't quite fully invested with it yet. But now we're ready for it snow. And I've heard over talk, it's 140 inches predicted this year of snow.
Really?
And last year, I think we got maybe 12.
Yeah. And oh man, it is. See, the weather's been, and this is me, I always complain about the weather. It's been strange because usually since me being here in 2020, I feel like there's been so much snow, except last year, which was kind of surprising. I was like, what happened? So I don't know if that means that, hey, everything's dipping down, or it's just a little surprise, or like, hey, you know, you guys got a little break for this year, but next year, man, we're just going to pow.
Right. And with all the rain this year too, like we're probably 3 months behind just because it's been raining every single week. You know, if you look at it, we had a lot. It's probably a record-breaking rain this year in Vermillion for the last 6 years. Like last year, we had all the flooding and it came all in 1 month and then it stopped. But this year, it's like every single week it rains for 2 days and then it'll stop and then it'll rain again, you know, and it's just consistent every single week. And that's what throws a lot of contractors, not just landscapers, like all our construction buddies we work with, like John Walker, Mart Brothers, AMS, all of them are super behind because of all this rain we've had.
So you work with them too, right?
Yeah. So they probably build houses and then we'll do the landscape for it. Yeah. Or if we have a house they want to build and we sub it all. All our contractors in Vermillion work really well together. And that's how it builds a community. You can't just support one business. You got to do it all together.
I've noticed that, especially with a bunch of the like contractors or subs around here, besides someone else. Yeah, they all work together. which surprised me because I would have thought that, everyone would be like trying to compete. Well, I guess they are competing.
They're competing, yeah.
But I thought it would be like super aggressive, like kind of like we're in the city where I'm from. But no, everyone works together, which makes sense. If you work together, everyone wins.
Yeah. And there's so many jobs to be done here too. Like even with a lot of my other competitors who are in landscape and lawn care, like I'll always just throw jobs at them and say, hey, we're overbooked. Do you want this job? I'll offer, because if just one guy is kind of like the alpha and he's all the way up here, it's no fun for anybody else, and nobody likes that one person who just steals all the job, or we'll say the low baller, right? They throw the cheapest price just to get the job,
Yeah. You're right. Oh man, you're right. So how does it feel like running a business, like especially something? Well, I think it's big for me looking at the outside perspective. You got guys now. You're also contracted. I don't know. Do you ever look back and be like, man, dude, holy crap, I'm a business owner. All of a sudden, I'm doing this. Or I don't know.
Yeah. Once the shop was built and all my things were in it, skids and mowers, I was like, I said to my dad, look, like I can't, like I'm gonna start crying. I was like, this dream actually came real. This was always a dream of mine. And yeah, it happened. And I couldn't have done it without him. I mean, he's my full-time mechanic. He works for me. He mows, schedules lawn routes for the guys. And yeah. So
Now, do you ever go back to the trumpet?
I haven't. I picked it up probably a month ago, and it's just my embouchure was shot, and I want to, because I found like you said, peace. That one thing that brings you peace, and after a stressful day, just go play the trumpet, relax. I mean, yeah. So hopefully one day I'll get back into it. Just right now, it's a little busy season right now.
Yeah. Surprisingly, the past few people I've been talking to on this podcast, a lot of them play music. I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's I guess I heard it's also like a artsy town. But yeah, a lot of people play music too. Yesterday, so in our house, a friend of ours gave us his piano. I don't know nothing about pianos. For some reason, I thought it was gonna be those giant, like the giant ones.
Oh, like a grand piano?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Sure. But this one's just like a basic piano, which is fine. I don't know how to play piano, and my daughter doesn't either. So we're like, man, what do we do? Because I heard people say, you guys this person for private lessons, this and that. I'm like, I don't want to spend money though.
It's expensive too. Like piano lessons, like $45 an hour or for a half an hour, and it adds up.
Yeah, I mean, I want to support people, but I'm like, hold on, let me just wait. So we went on last night. We were on YouTube.
Okay,
YouTube helped, and we were playing some because I don't know any songs, but I was like, let me put Legend of Zelda: Song of Storms.
Oh heck yeah!
And I don't know if people know it, but it's like dun dun. No wait, it goes. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that one. And then we're playing it. We're just copying it and this and that. And my daughter kind of got it down. That she was like, dun, 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 dun. Even me, because I don't know how to play piano. I'm like, oh, isn't that? I'm like, this is kind of fun.
Yeah.
It reminded me a little bit about you familiar with the game Rock Band or Guitar Hero?
Yeah, Guitar Hero. Yeah.
Yeah, it reminded me just like that because we have it on like we're using my phone and we're like just kind of
mashing up the keys and
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong way to learn piano.
Hey, if it works, it works, right?
Yeah, but it was fun. Like I don't know, it was cool because at first I'm doing something. It's like and then you kind of get it and you're like, oh snap, am I making music? Am I creating something?
Yeah.
So it was the music stuff was kind of cool, and I played what's it called, French horn in middle school.
Okay,
I think, and then freshman year. So my daughter was asking me about the notes, and they left us some those music sheets or whatever.
Sure.
And I still remember the music or the notes. I'm like, hey, that's a G, F, A, B, C, whatever. And I'm like, oh snap, I think I still remember it. So
do you just still have the French horn then?
No,
I sold it.
Yeah, I think we was it from just the middle school?
Oh, like you rent it for the season or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think that's how it was. And band was it was actually cool. It was fun. It actually was fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually really, really fun. The high school, because we had to do marching band. I didn't want to do marching band, but it was required. I remember that first night. I was like, I don't want to do it. But luckily, because over the summer, I think that's when they practiced their marching and all that. I didn't do it. I didn't sign up for that. So I would stay in the sidelines. I remember doing that first football game and it rained. I had someone tell me, was it a family member? They're like, hey, you look kind of You look like a nerd. Like, thanks, man. I love the positivity with family, man.
Right?
So that didn't help a lot. But then later on, it was the next few games for that football season. It was fun, especially being in the stands and just playing. And I just let loose. Like everyone's having fun, and yeah, it was fun. So I don't know if I don't know if I look back and I'm like, man, maybe I should have done the other ones, but it's fine. But it was fun. I think I was too busy trying to be cool after my family member. I'm telling you, family just. But that's some stuff. What do you do? Like besides your what hobbies do you do? What do you like doing?
Hobbies. I mean, right now it's work.
It's always work.
But yeah, I play video games. I like to catch up with like college buddies or my brother. We'll play some video games at night, just mostly to communicate, not really for the game, just to talk, you know?
Yeah. What are you playing right now?
I'm kind of a nerd. Still play Fortnite.
Don't worry, I've been doing that too. So apparently, I didn't know a new season just started.
Yep, it did.
Time flies fast. Because I was on the last season. That was on with Superman.
Yep.
Yeah, I could have swore I just got it, but I haven't played because of the move and stuff.
Sure.
And then who told me? Friend's son. He said, "Hey, new season's already rolling." I'm like, I just got the other season. He's like, no, I just, man, I just wasted my. It's not even like 950 V-Bucks. I forgot how much it is now. Like 11. I don't know.
1100, something around there.
Yeah, but that I haven't played. I haven't played in a while too. I'm just trying to also get that set up. What do you play on?
PC.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your setup?
GeForce 2070 Super, and then dual monitors. So
I have a 2070 Super.
You do?
Yeah, I think mine's MSI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, MSI RTX 2070 Super. Yeah.
What are they at now? Like 40, 70s?
They're at the 50 series.
Are
already.
they at 50s?
Yeah. So,
oh my word.
Yeah, this week I was my cousin was texting me because he said he wants to build a new PC. I think he's running a 3060.
Okay.
And he said his budget was $3,000. I'm like, 3,000. He was thinking about, because he told me about like a 4090, and I was looking up like there's a 50 series. But I think I recommended something, to drop it down.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little bit of overkill. Because I'm like, what do you play, man? He doesn't play 4K or nothing like that. I'm like, dude, you don't have to get him.
Yeah. 50 series just for that.
Yeah. And also they're expensive right now.
Yeah.
But he said he wants to build one or a new one and then give the PC to my other cousin.
Okay.
And I was looking back on seeing what I got, and I'll keep the card. It's been fine. I played 1080p. Say that I got dual monitors.
Yeah.
The only thing I think I'm lacking is the CPU. So I have an i7 7700.
Okay.
Not even the K series. It's just, so it's not overclocked. It's just 7700.
Sure.
And people, throughout all these years, Ryzen's the more popular right now.
Yep.
And especially price per performance, price per dollar, performance, that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I look at all the time too.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm trying to see what I should get, but
I think I have an i9, i8.
Oh, snap.
For the CPU.
How long have you had it? Did you build it or buy it?
Yeah, I built it. Oh, my friend Jackson Graham helped me build it. So
when was this?
That was in probably freshman year of high school. So it's been a while.
Oh, okay. See, I had mine since, because I built, no. Yeah, I did. I did build, so this is the second one? Since I'm going to say 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's when the 2070 Super, because I think it was right when COVID stuff happened.
Started, yep.
Or 2020. Yeah, something like that. So it's been like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, speaking of some tech, so my phone that I use, the camera, so that's a Galaxy S10 Plus. Same thing. I think it's from like 2018 or 2019, whatever. I've had that phone for all that time. Over the weekend, was it Saturday? Yeah. Man, I cracked my screen.
Oh, do you have a screen protector on it?
No.
Oh.
So I have an OtterBox. Well, okay, a discount OtterBox, but I've never cracked a phone like at all. And I've had this for 7 whatever years. What happened is the same thing. We were moving, and there's a file cabinet where I actually put my PC on. We picked it up, And then I made the adjustment, and the corner, so it was like pinching the leg. I heard something, but I didn't think about it. And then when we put it in the truck, I grabbed my phone, and it's cracked.
Oh man.
I'm like, what happened? And I was thinking, I was like, oh, when I adjusted the corner, probably like pushed it because the glass was facing out.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh man. So that sucked because a few weeks ago, same thing, that phone has been giving me some trouble. The charging port, the USB Type-C. I don't know what happened, but it will not, it stopped charging. So it stopped charging. Luckily, I can do wireless charging.
Oh, that's nice.
So, but when that was happening a few weeks ago, I'm like, no, I'm not switching phones until it dies.
Until it dies. There you go.
And then it cracked. And I'm like, is this still working?
So are you going to stay Samsung if you get a new one or iPhone?
I would stick, I'm going to stick with, I wouldn't stick with iPhone, and I'm not against it. I have an iPad. I think Apple's great. The software is great. Because I had an iPhone 7 Plus before.
Okay.
And it was cool. What I actually liked about it was the fingerprint sensor.
Oh, sure.
And they used to have like the Touch ID. Is it Touch ID when you press?
Yep.
I had that stuff. That was cool. And then I switched to Android, and I like Android a little bit more because of the freedom. It's kind of like when people have like PC versus Mac. I just do more stuff on the Android stuff.
Yep.
I think my friend too, the one that was helping me move, he's like, hey, now you can switch to Apple. I'm like, it's because, and we were talking about it too, with Apple, and it's, because what I don't like is when people say, oh, Android or iPhone, this and that, this one's better. I think they're all great.
Yep.
Just different stuff for different people. If for some reason, if I found an iPhone for a good sale, I would keep it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the company. I think they're a shady company, especially with their access. I could go off on this. What I don't like about Apple is, for example, so now like the new iPhones, I think it's 15 or
16, I think they're up to.
Holy crap. So you know how before they used to have the Lightning?
Yep.
And before that, I think it was like 32 pin, whatever. And then now it's Type-C with the newer ones. So they never wanted to switch to Type-C. Type-C has been around for years.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they didn't want to use it. I know they said something about their accessories, their software or whatever. No, it's not. It's because they want to sell more accessories.
Yep.
Yeah. Until the European something made them switch, and they switched it. But something funny, and I think it depends what charger, because a lot of the phones could do fast charging depending on what cable you have or charging block,
Sure.
the wattage. What Apple did, I don't know if they fixed it, but I remember it because I follow the tech stuff all the time. What they did was, depending on what charger you have, just the cable, maybe even the block, whatever you have, if it's not Apple certified, if they don't approve it, they could not do fast charging at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
So that's why at the Apple store, sometimes they'll say you have to have an Apple, the Apple brand one.
Yep.
Which sometimes you don't, but it depends also which one. Because, for example, with any other Android phone, it doesn't matter what cable. Okay, depending on which one. But you could usually get any kind of cable, and it just depends on the charging block, the wattage. But with Apple, man, they're
stingy.
They are. And you know what's similar? So speaking of video games, you're familiar with like Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. So I love video games so much. I collect this stuff. I love it. So I'm passionate about it, which makes me kind of geekish. But Nintendo is also like Apple. Nintendo is one of those companies that, man, they make one of the best games, but they suck as a company.
Yep.
It frustrates me, especially so they've been so backwards with, I'll give you an example, online play. Dude, okay, but instead of like PC stuff, online has been around since, I'm gonna say the regular Xbox. Like all people will know, like OG Xbox. Yep. I'll even say like Dreamcast, because that kind of had it too. It's been around. Online chat and voice, all that stuff. Dude, man, Nintendo has been so behind on this stuff. They even with their the Switch 2, I was so oh man, I'm going on a rant, Luke, man. You got me going heated on this stuff. So like with Nintendo, I remember when they announced the Switch 2, was it like 2 months ago, something like that. I'm watching the Direct and I watch that stuff, and the games look great, everything's great. I'm a fan of Metroid. I like this. I'm a fan of Pokemon. All that crap is great. One thing they don't show is on the Direct, which is super, super interesting, or surprising. They don't show the price.
Oh.
They didn't show the price, which is strange because they always show a price. I didn't think about it too much until after the Direct happened. I'm going to say like 20 minutes later, people were on the website and checking. They checked the price. They announced the price separate. It was $450. It's like, oh, $450. Because the regular Switch, like the regular one, costs $300. And I remember that's what it cost at launch. The Switch Lite, which is the one you can't dock, $200. It's fine. Then they had a Switch OLED edition, $350. So a lot of the rumors were saying, oh, Switch 2 is going to be, more powerful. It's been successful. $400 maybe. That'll be the price. I was expecting $400. They said $450. I'm like, $450? Dang, man, you already hitting you're close to PlayStation 5 or PS5 and Xbox Series. Yeah, even the digital editions, I think they're $400 or something like that. So anyways, I was like, okay. But the thing that got people rattled, like when you buy what was the last game you bought? Do you remember?
Oh, jeez. Probably Uncharted.
What?
The newer Uncharted.
How much did it cost?
$60 on PS4.
There you go. $60. So that's what I was expecting. And then nowadays with the new generation, it's been like 70. You know what they're charging now? They announced it like the one of the launch games was Mario Kart World, $80.
Wow.
80 freaking, I'm not going to try to cuss, $80 freaking dollars. And that blew my mind. I was like, $80? And I was thinking, nah, it has to be like European or Japanese yen. No, they said $80, even digital 80. Like,
wow.
Yeah, and everyone's complaining. They're like, what? That makes no sense. And then you know what happened after that? Because people in the gaming world, they're like, dude, if Nintendo charges that much, other companies are going to do it. And some people are like, no, they won't do it. Of course they would. And you know what happens? Now they're talking about this coming holiday, Xbox. I haven't seen PlayStation, Xbox. They're raising their price of their Xbox.
Really?
Yeah, I think by $30 or $50.
Oh,
and even their games, their accessories. I'm like, I've never seen that happen. Usually throughout the year, the price drops.
Yeah.
Now this
to get you buy more, right?
Yeah. And now it's going up. And people are saying that, oh, it's the tariffs. No, it's not. It's not the tariffs. You could say tariffs, but it's a digital game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. That's why I'm still more on the PC side, because usually if people know, you're familiar with the Steam Summer Sale, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I just had the same thing. My friend's son, I gave him my old 10. It was a GTX 1060 Ti or just 1060. Anyways, 6 gigabytes. Yeah, I gave him my card and I gave him my case and not the motherboard, the power supply. And I was like, hey, you could have this. I'm not going to use it. Do whatever. Because he was playing on Switch before.
Sure. And
now he built his PC. It looks pretty nice, all the lights and all that. So I got him into it, and it's cool because he's playing like Star Wars. He got Star Wars. He hasn't got Fortnite because he put Linux on it.
Oh, sure.
I was telling him, hey, get like, if you can, like just the Windows. You don't have to pay for Windows. So I think he wants to get a hard drive to add Windows so he could play Fortnite, because you can download Epic Game Store on Linux unless you do something else. So I'm on that PC realm. But man, dude, I'm telling you, like, I ain't buying Nintendo stuff for a while. It's just everything's so expensive now.
Yeah.
But that's my rant on you got me all heated up.
Got to make a podcast 2.0, right?
Yeah, there you go. But I could talk. I love talking about video games. Like, I could go on about that. And some people don't realize it. Like, I guess depending who it is, I don't want to say like people that are like older, because
Sure.
maybe they are. They kind of just don't, or maybe it is. Maybe, I guess it depends. Like, for example, like on like, let's say the YouTube world.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, besides the video game stuff I look at, there's also like there's a makeup world, there's a fitness world, there's
Landscape world.
there you go. Yeah, man, I was on Reddit and they got everything on there.
Yep.
They got like I don't know, there's a cats thing, there's a cookie cutter, there's everything on there.
Yeah.
Even the South Dakota one, which I'm a mod on, so that one's been crazy too, especially what I posted about the Sanford School of Medicine thing, the move.
Yep.
That's been crazy up there. It's been a lot of people are. Sioux Falls is happy about it. Well, of course they live in Sioux Falls. Everyone else, me, I'm just bummed out. So, man, I need to relax. I need to relax. I need to play some video games or something. But yeah, speaking like the video games, like it got. Ever since I was a kid, I love video games. I just love it. It's just I remember. So I remember when my dad before he used to be. I remember this. I think did he? Well, I think before he was an electrician, he might have worked like I think doing like trash pickup before he's an electrician. Now everything's cool. But I remember him giving me it was a NES, a Nintendo Entertainment System from like 1985 or something. And this was in I was born in 95. I think he got it 97, 99, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then, I was playing Duck Hunt in the Mario game. And then he also found a Sega Genesis.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, that stuff. And then I remember one time, I think the first console they bought me was Nintendo 64.
Okay.
And that one I will keep forever because it's like a Pokemon, it's a Pikachu edition. And I wish I had the box because that stuff is worth it.
Yeah. It's worth some money nowadays.
Yeah. Pokemon cards shot up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do any like card games or stuff like that?
Not really. I didn't do any trading.
Nothing? Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, nothing like that?
No.
No.
I played on my phone like Pokemon Go when it was like the hit in 2017 or whatever it was,
Yeah. Is it still going on though?
I know some people still play it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember when Pokemon Go, when they announced it, dude, I remember everyone. I think everyone remembers. Everyone was outside.
Oh, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. One time, because it was in the summer, and I went to downtown to. They had some trails by the river, and Luckily, I got it, and then it ran out. Now you can find it anywhere. It was one of the. I don't want to say like a watch, but it was like a Pokemon ball.
And it will auto catch the balls.
There you go. That's the one. I got it at GameStop like super, super quick. So it lit up and I was on my bike and every time it lit up, press it.
Yeah.
And then that stuff and there's people walking and just catching it. And then some people were setting up their I think like a lemonade stand with the 3 different teams. I was like, man, this stuff it was cool. Now I don't know if people still do it, but
I'm sure there's some.
Yeah, but those were good times.
Yeah.
Man, those are good times. I wish if they do some like events, like in town, if they do more, well, they are doing some stuff like at the Thursday on the plots, but I don't know. What would you like to see out of the community around here? What would you like? I had some people, some people in talks about like a adult softball game.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I had the idea about like, how to make it different, like kind of like glow in the dark, light up, black light, stuff like that.
Yeah,
something different, something more involved. I don't know. It's just. Did you go to the Clay County Fair?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Yeah, so we were there too. We're actually volunteering because my daughter's in the 4-H. So we were there because it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We were there Friday in the concession stands. First time I do stuff like that. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to do it. I always say I don't want to do it, and then I actually enjoy it. So
yeah,
well, that's why my wife drags me to this stuff. But what we were watching a little bit was because we could see is the tractor
pull.
Yeah. What we don't know is why is it like what is it like? What are they pulling? Because we didn't understand it.
I think it's like a big machine with weights, and it will gradually drop weights the farther you go to make it heavier. So then the farthest tractor who has the most power will pull it the farthest, and that's the winner. So it's this big machine will just casually drop weights the farther they go, making it heavier and heavier and heavier, and basically stopping it. And then you want a lot of horsepower and torque so you can go farther.
Is it just any tractor, or do they kind of modify?
They customize these tractors. Like these are like the big wheels, you know, they'll put in different engines, and yeah.
So it is, okay, so it's not just a regular tractor you pull up.
No, these are pretty, like they'll drive down from like Yankton or Sioux Falls. Some of these guys, like rednecks saying like they'll mess around with the tractor, you know, they'll mod it all and bring it down. It's pretty fun to watch.
Oh, that's why. Okay. See, okay, next year I need to pay it. I need to look or go to it because we were watching it from the concession stand. But we were like, what are they? Is it just tractors just pulling? But someone did say that. Someone said that they modify them.
Yep.
Okay. Now I got to understand it. And then we didn't see the bull riding, though. I wish we saw that. And we didn't see the Derby either. But I've been to the Derby.
Those are pretty fun to watch.
Yeah. But they had some, I think they're starting to do some more stuff, especially that bull riding. Because I don't think they had bull riding before.
They had it last year was the first year back.
Oh, they did?
It used to be not at Clay County. They would do a separate one down below the hill. It was like a big place kind of by the river down there. There's like, that was probably 10 years ago. And then that one closed down and they didn't really do it anymore. But
oh, okay. But now they kind of brought it back a little bit?
They brought it back to Clay County now. So
hey, do they ever, like during October, do they ever do like haunted houses around here?
I think the theater department puts one on. I don't know if they still do, but there's a little white house down below the hill in Burbank. And it's like designated just for a haunted house.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm Mary Bagley. She's the director of the theater program in Vermillion. So I don't know if they still do it now. Maybe but I know in high school, that was the big thing. We're always going to go down to the haunted house. You know?
Because I want to go to a haunted house. I love, my favorite time, besides Christmas, I love October. Same thing. Besides the video games, I love horror movies.
Sure.
Well, I want to say horror video games, but I get so scared. But horror, I like horror stuff, which is funny because when I was a kid, like Chucky was the scariest thing ever. And I wouldn't like watch any horror things. I was just so scared as a kid. I would cry. And all of a sudden, I don't know what switched, but I love this stuff. So that's why I always wonder like, hey, is there gonna be like haunted houses or stuff like that?
I think there's a cornfield. Alex Ufford. So he does a haunted cornfield. It's like a corn maze, you know, you walk through the corn, like the maze, and they haunt it. So they bring in all these characters to scare you while you go through the corn maze.
Is that where if you go past the high school, past the golf course?
Yes, down there.
Okay, that's where, because there used to be like a little church.
Yep.
So yeah, so we just met his wife. Well, I've met his wife before, and she was talking about they want to do that in the fall. A corn maze and some vendor stuff because they asked us too if we could sell food because sometimes our side thing is we sell food like tacos and all that.
Sure.
So yeah, I guess they're gonna start doing that. But yeah, that's like I don't know. I like Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
So that's my jazz. I like that. I like getting scared.
Yeah.
Which is so strange.
It's fun though.
Yeah. Or like roller coasters and all that. Going to like Six Flags. Man, I get so scared, but I love it. I don't know. I'm a weird guy.
You're an adrenaline junkie, right?
Maybe so.
You like the adrenaline rush?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. Like, for example, okay, I don't know if this is like the same topic, but so when I was painting the house, I went to go rent a lift.
Oh, sure.
And my house is strange. It's super, super high. And then the roof, I don't know. There's some other stuff with this house. But when I rented it and I was painting, and I gotta go really, really high, and the wind blew, and this lift, I don't know if I just didn't put it right. Well, I don't know if that's how all lifts are. It's the first time I use a lift, but you move it and it goes like this. It goes, and I'm like, is that normal? And then like I'll try to go to the side, and then I just press one. It goes, it just moves me like that. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm gonna fall, but it's kind of fun, especially like I want to see how high I could go.
What size lift did you get?
I don't know what the size.
Like it's the 40 foot, 20.
If you go by the Cherry Pit Stop,
Yep.
that lift from it says Iverson's. Ivy.
Oh, Iverson's. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it Drew? Is that his name? It's Monica's husband from Cafe Brulee. Yeah.
Yep.
I rented that lift from him. And that's the first time I used the truck to pull something too. I've never pulled it. Well, so what I got, so I have a 2014 Toyota Tacoma.
Okay.
What my friends like to say is you have a Texas truck because it's not 4x4 at all. It's a two-wheel drive.
Two-wheel drive.
And it's 4-cylinder. And it gets stuck in the snow bad. It got stuck a bunch of times.
Got to put sandbags in the back. That will help.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. We got stuck one time. So when we were living in an apartment, my wife and me, because usually we'll go to the gym in the mornings at the wellness center. And this was a while back. It snowed, or like the night before it snowed. And I looked out and it's deep. Like the snow is super, super deep. And we're like, I said, well, we can't go. And then my wife is she's like a fitness junkie too. She likes that stuff. So she's determined. And I said, well, I'm going to stay. And then she leaves. And a minute later, I get a call and she says, I'm stuck. I'm like, where are you stuck? Just right here at the entrance. I'm like,
oh, jeez.
And then I go over there and it's like 5:30 in the morning. I have a shovel. I'm shoveling out. I get mad. I kind of throw the shovel. I'm like, oh, man, we're stuck. I told you.
Well, if that happens this winter, give us a call. We'll come help you out.
Probably now.
Yeah.
Is it, how much do you guys charge for snow?
Usually $50 minimum for snow removal. That's driveway and sidewalks.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Here in town, it has to be removed, right? It's an ordinance or something like that?
Yes. You have, I think, 48 hours or something like that. But yeah.
What about the ones that are, do you guys also do work outside of town?
Landscape jobs we do, but not mowing and snow.
Okay.
So we try to just focus mowing and snow in Vermillion because it's a lot to bring mowers to a whole different place. Like if it's a bigger job, we'll pack up all the crews like skids, landscape gear, and we'll go service an hour away. But the little stuff is probably not worth our time just driving there and back, you know?
Okay. What about north of Walmart, just across the way?
Yep. I service about 3 houses down there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I wonder if I've seen you then before.
Probably have.
Yeah, because you're everywhere. I saw y'all guys. Well, I don't know if that's where you guys live, but it's somewhere close by St. Agnes. You guys were doing some work this week?
Yeah. Yep. We were down there. We were mowing a lawn and doing a landscape job. So yeah.
Okay. Because I noticed the emblem. It said Pristine. I'm like, hey, I think that's Luke's company, and I'm about to do that thing.
Yep. You'll see our trucks everywhere. I swear I see one of my employees drive by all the time or something. It's funny.
You guys hiring?
We are. Yeah. Looking for fall work.
Okay, just in case something happens with this med school thing.
Yeah, I got you. Give me a call.
There you go. So yeah, and me and my wife were talking about it. We're like, so what if, for example, I lose my job? Hopefully that doesn't happen. But let's say, what would I do? What can I do? And I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. Well, the only thing I've done is, well, besides like the science stuff, because that's the only thing I've been doing, like just heart, mouse surgeries. But what is that going to teach someone? But luckily, like this year with this house stuff, I know how to install floor.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, floor. And well, my dad came over in the summer or a few months ago, and because I was doing some painting, and I was like, hey, you like the painting? Oh no, he said, did you do the painting? I'm like, yeah. You like it? He's like, what'd you do? And because I got paint all over my roof, and like I got it on the soffit.
Oh, and the trim and
yeah. And I'm like, because he was saying that back home when he lives in Texas, he says he's gonna replace siding and all that stuff. I'm like, you want me to paint? He was like, no, I don't want you to paint. So I guess I'm not painting. But yeah, I mean, I can mow.
Yeah,
I can mow.
Come mow, do some snow.
Yeah.
There you go.
When my dad he said, have you ever heard when like your parents or grandparents or older generations, they say, oh, well, back in my day, we had to whatever. Sometimes they'll say, oh, we had to like walk
all the way to school, right?
Yeah. So my dad, I remember him saying this. He said to cut the grass, they didn't have a lawnmower, and it was when he lived in a farm in Mexico. He had what do you call it? A scythe?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, he said that's how he mowed the yard. I'm like, really, man?
Wow.
So,
Okay.
I didn't believe it, but yeah, that's what they did. I'm like, oh, great. I wonder how he's gonna be surprised if like now there's, tractors and all that.
Yeah.
So that's
different.
Yeah, but we're already at 55 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So any shout outs, last words, or where can people find you? I think you mentioned it, but so I could put the stuff or the links in the description.
Yeah. Big shout out to my crew. I mean, I wouldn't be here without all my employees. I mean, they're kind of the main thing of how we run. So shout out to all my guys and my wife and family and stuff like that. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks, man. All right. Well, let's end this now. Sweet.
Perfect.